Hey guys, what's up? It's JRCuber. In this video, we've got another unboxing from the Cubicle. I got two packages in the exact same day from them, so I figured I would just open them in the same video. So let's go ahead and get started with this smaller one. All right, so let's go ahead and see what we got in this package. Okay. Oh man, we got some more fidget spinners. Oh boy. And then, what else did we get? Oh, I know what this is. So this is the new Chi 2x2x3. We'll get to that in a second. So these are some new types of fidget spinners that are now being sold on the Cubicle. I basically first heard about them when RedKB showed them on his channel. It kind of looks like a cube, you know? That's the idea, but you hold it like this and then spin it like that. Wow, that is really, really nice. So, I've already shown a lot of fidget spinners on my channel before, but this is by far, this has got to be the coolest one. So yeah, these were sold by RedKB for a little bit, and I guess they got mass-produced. I don't know if they always were, or how exactly that worked, if it was like a knockoff of the one that RedKB made, or whatever. I'm not entirely sure how it works, but yeah, these are kind of like more Rubik's Cube type fidget spinners. So then the other thing we got here is this 2x2x3. So I'm really, really curious about this puzzle. Wow, it looks kind of like a speed cube actually. The only other mass-produced 2x2x3 that we've seen came out like, you know, maybe 5 or 6 years ago, and it just doesn't turn very well at all. So I would assume that this is going to turn a lot better. It also feels bigger, like quite a bit bigger than the other one, so... Oh yeah, that actually does feel like a modern speed cube. That's really cool. So the other one didn't cut corners at all. It was kind of cheaply made. It had like this mini 3x3 as the core. And yeah, I guess we'll just scramble it. So let's just go ahead and solve it. We can get this middle layer done and then get that layer done. And there we go. It's, you know, it's really easy. We'll do one more solve. Yeah, so I'm really curious as to why they actually mass-produced this. I can't figure out why. Maybe they'll start making speed cuboids. That would be kind of cool. All right, so let's see. We'll do that, and then that. Oops. That, and then switch those two corners, and then switch that. Oh wait. What did I do? Hold on. There we go. So this is the first video I have recorded since coming back from Nats, and I just realized my camera was still on auto white balance. So if the color in that first little segment was a little bit off, that's why I just fixed that. Anyway, this is a really, really fun little cuboid, and I'm happy that there's now a better version that's mass-produced. This is going to go nicely in my collection. So yeah, cool puzzle from Chi. So now we're going to go ahead and get onto this bigger package and see what's in here. I have a feeling... Oh man, from the looks of it, it looks like there's some new speed cubes. So, what have we got? We've got a mirror blocks, it looks like. This looks like something from Cong's design. Oh, the box is coming out. Come on. Oh, is this the onion Pyraminx? I think I've heard about this. Let's see what else we got in here. Ooh, very fancy packaging for what looks like a new 3x3. Zan Shen. Is this a new brand, or is this a, oh yeah, it's a Moyu sub-brand, okay. And then, in here, we've got, is this a Moyu, yeah, this is a Moyu Master Morphix. Alright, so some of these boxes are starting to kind of come out, so I think we'll do these two first. Alright, so, looks like we've got another mass-produced Master Morphix. This one looks like it's from Mofang Jiaoshi. Okay, so this is a cubing classroom puzzle. That is really interesting to me because it looks as though cubing classroom is branching out into non-WCA puzzles, which is really, really cool to see. So the surface of this puzzle is actually a little bit dirty, which is kind of interesting. I kind of might have to... It feels like I'm gonna have to kind of clean it up a little bit. I don't know. But what I'm instantly seeing about this puzzle is that I'm pretty sure it has a very, very similar color scheme to the Shengxiao higher order Master Morphix puzzles, which is really cool to see because the Shengxiao 3x3 Master Morphix that I just recently got does not have the same color scheme as those puzzles. Another thing I'm noticing is just a little bit of rattling. Do you hear that? I think there might be a little bit of like a piece of flash or something that's loose on the inside. Anyway, let's go ahead and do some turning. Turning is just like you would expect. It's very smooth. I have a feeling that this is probably made from something like an MF3RS. Anyway, I've shown quite a few Mastermorphixes in recent unboxings, so I'm not going to go ahead and do like a full scramble or anything of this puzzle. But yeah, that is the Fang Jiaoshi Mastermorphix, and it's really kind of interesting to see that this Cubing Classroom series is branching out into non-WCA, and I really wonder what else they're going to be mass producing. Anyway, that's a really cool puzzle. So let's go ahead and move on to this other puzzle that kind of has a little bit of a banged up box, but this is a Pyraminx from Cong's design, and I think people have been calling this the Onion Pyraminx, obviously just because of the logo there. Whoa, that tip. Is that a ball bearing? That doesn't feel like a magnet at all. Yeah, that definitely is a ball bearing. That's really refreshing to see a ball bearing in a Pyraminx. Yeah, okay, so this one doesn't have magnets. This one is kind of retro. It's got actually has actual ball bearings, which is what Pyraminxes used to have before they had magnets, and that's what helped them click into place. So I don't know how expensive this puzzle is, or if maybe it's more of a budget puzzle because it doesn't have magnets. I'm not sure about that, but I actually really like the clicking of that tip. I really like that it's kind of loud. You can really know when the tip is actually moved. So I'm not a Pyraminx solver at all. I don't know any like proper Pyraminx method. I just kind of do it intuitively. But yeah, here we go. So go ahead and do a bit of a solve here. Oops. I'm really sorry if any of you guys are actually Pyraminx solvers, because this is probably going to be very painful to watch. And then we get all the tips. I never know whether to do the tips first or last, but yeah, so I kind of just want to look at the mechanism. It looks pretty basic. I don't really know the differences between Pyraminx mechanisms a whole lot and what makes them, you know, unique. I'm not sure if the actual name is the Onion Pyraminx, but I think that's just kind of what people have been calling it. Well, if we take a look at the box here, it looks like this might be called the MeiChi cube. But yeah, pretty cool Pyraminx puzzle from Cong's design. So next up, we've got what looks like a Moyu mirror blocks, and I don't know if this is from the Cubing Classroom series as well. We'll see if it has a logo on it. No, it doesn't. Okay, so maybe this is just like a pure Moyu puzzle. So let's go ahead and do some turning. Wow, turning is actually really smooth. Not as smooth as the Chi Mastermorphix, but this one looks like it's a little bit more geared towards speed solving, I guess. It's the pieces are more rounded off, and I'm actually really curious to see what the base is. If it's from Moyu, I just kind of always assume MF3RS, but this one definitely looks like it has a different mechanism because of that torpedo there. So this might be like, I don't know, maybe a Guanlong or something? I don't know. So I'm actually having a really tough time getting this edge piece back in. It just does not want to go in at all, no matter how hard I try. Yeah, I can't get this in, so I don't know what else to say about this puzzle. We have another mass-produced Moyu 3x3 shape mod, so that's pretty cool. Alright, on to the last puzzle in the package, which is this mysterious 3x3 that I have not heard anything about. Comes in this very fancy packaging, and it looks like it has the same kind of break-in tools as the GTS did. So I think we'll see if we can open it from the bottom here. Maybe it just kind of... okay, here we go. Just kind of... oh, everything falls out. Okay. So if we look inside here, how does this open? Here we go. We get the pamphlet. Huh, I don't know anything about this puzzle, so yeah, I'm really kind of curious to see what it's all about. So here we go. So the stickerless shades are pretty nice. They're pretty standard for Moyu. The piece shape looks pretty interesting as well. The edges seem like they're more, they're curved a little bit more. Usually there's a bit more of a crescent shape, and this it seems like it curves up a lot more. So in contrast with the super squared off corners, be kind of interesting to see how the performance is, but let's go and do some turning. I don't know anything about this puzzle, so I have no idea what to expect. Alright, here we go. Whoa, okay. Wow, what is this? So, initial first impressions, it's... Well, it's really smooth. Makes a really weird sound when you turn it. I don't know if you can hear that. It doesn't feel magnetic. Let's take a look at the mechanism. Whoa. This is weird. Okay. Wow. Okay, so it looks like it's got like this really, really long corner stock. So let's just go ahead and do a solve. Yeah, I mean, the turning is really smooth. It feels a little bit locky from the corners, but maybe that's just me because I'm not used to it or something. What? Okay. Wait, what? No. What am I doing wrong here? Oh, I think I know this. Yeah, I'm learning full OLL, guys. How about that? Well, this cube is pretty different. It's got a really unique feeling, and I don't really know what else to say about it. I guess we can try some corner cutting. It's fairly loose. Let's see what we got here. So past 45 easily. Yeah, that can cut any angle. Reverse is crazy. Normal corner cutting is crazy. Yeah. It feels like it could be a really, really great cube. And the mechanism looks pretty unique. It's kind of looks like something I've really never seen before. I kind of just want to look at the pieces one more time. I'm getting a little bit of like a Diane Zanchi type feel in terms of the way this edge looks. And as for the corner, I mean, it's got this super long stock. This base kind of reminds me of a Gans. The piece itself is very Gans-ish. I don't know what else to say about it other than that it's, well, man, it's pretty darn good. You know, it's a little loose. It could use some tightening because it feels a little bit unstable. But yeah, not a bad 3x3 at all. Well, I'm really curious to find out more about this puzzle and see what it is exactly, but that is everything that we got in this package. So here we go. We also got this cube here that I just cannot get this piece back in no matter how hard I try. So I might even have to unscrew the center and pop it in or do something. But anyways, thanks to the Cubicle for making this video possible, and that is all for this unboxing. If you guys like this video, make sure to give it a like. Links to all of my social media pages, my Patreon, and my merch store are all linked down in the description below as always. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.